Yeah. Hello. Hello.
We are live.
Hello.
It is here.
Hello.
I don't have any pants on. Was this a bad time?
Yeah.
Jay, look at my wiener.
I don't have a microscope.
Look at it, Jay.
I don't have a microscope. Magnifying glass is not there.
I gotta move this a little bit. Actually, just scoot over here. Scoot a little bit over my way. All right. What's up, everybody? Mr. Fluffy is the first one. Mr. Fluffy, wow, is the first one. Impractical Kyle, Luke Lemasters, not Giovanni. I'm glad you're not Giovanni. I hate that fucking guy. F3 Clan. Sil,
clap your hands, everybody, and everybody clap their hands. We lambda, and Omega Moose.
Sil said, just popping in to say congrats on 90K, and I hope you guys have a great day and a fun stream. And I got to go for my boss kills me by.
We're going to have a great time. We're going to play solitaire.
Thanks for popping in. We always count on you to be the first one or one of the first ones in the room, and you didn't disappoint us. That's so awesome. Thank you so much.
So cool. What the fuck did I walk into? You walked into some greatness right now.
It's going to get real.
Sometimes you get some jelly slapped on your butt, and you're like, what was that? I don't know. I'm going to go with it, though. Experience new things.
I hate it when jelly gets on my butt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hole, yeah. It's inappropriate.
What's up, Jordan? Vanessa, Ethan, Bug Guts. Hey, Bug Guts.
Gross.
Freya.
I saw that on the highway today on my windshield.
Smurfs. Erica. Zachary. Congrats on 90K. Thank you guys. Congrats to yourselves. You fucking did it.
We're doing a great job, guys. Soon we will rule Walmart.
They're going to give me that fucking job. I swear to God.
I'm assistant manager, here I come.
They'll see what we've done.
Cart pusher supervisor, hello.
One day I'm going to show you little people.
I one day walked in the office like, you give me that goddamn job because I fucking deserve it. I love carts.
Is it just me or is everywhere I've ever lived in my life, when you go to like a Kroger or Walmart, there's always a crazy cart pusher singing? You know, rapping and like listen to my SoundCloud.
Maybe rapping, because I always see these. Like,
those guys got dreams.
I see the most miserable people ever, and I understand. I had that job for 2 weeks and I quit. Like I actually went the other day and I was going to Walmart to pick up some headphones. Some really class act ones. And this fucking mean cart pusher was putting it on the machine, and like he was just like, fucking shit, fuck. I'm like, yeah, man, I know, I understand. But it also feels
respect to cart pushers,
but it feels like a prototype Eminem video. Like when they're loading it up, like, I'm cleaning out my closet.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, so good. The Dark Cell podcast says Halloween Kills is a stupid title.
I think you're fucking crazy, man. I think Halloween Kills is the dopest thing. I've seen a lot of shade thrown at Halloween Kills. I fucking love it, dude. I think it's
pretty good.
I think it's 80s. It's kind of got a punk rock feel to it. I love the shit.
I don't think it's it's a good title. I think it's dope, but I don't think it's like the most amazing thing. But nonetheless, what the fuck? I mean, what else are you gonna call it? Halloween, the victim returns.
Hey, Megan.
Halloween,
love you too.
Halloween deuces, and then you go Halloween thrice.
Richie says we helped him through his junior year. He found us through AHS. Dude, junior year sucks shit.
Oh, it's worse.
High school sucks shit. I'm proud as hell that we could help you with that, man. Because fuck, God, I hated those days.
Man, the high school was, it was never like, could we just not get a Bayside High like experience? Like every time I watch the Saved by the Bell or even fucking like Power Rangers, it's like
John Denver's full of shit, man.
It's like, that's a fucking lie. There is no Jason at my school or a Tommy that teaches gymnastics and looks cool with a headband. What the hell is going on? It's just some asshole that smells like fucking ass and cattle ranches that says, fuck you, you little fucking homo. Yeah. Like, hey, guess what? That's fine. I don't even know what you're talking about, sir, that I don't have a rebel flag and drive fucking mud wheelers to school.
Spent my high school years scared every time the phone rang because it was probably one of those guys wanting to whip my ass again because I talked to his fucking girlfriend.
We went to a high school, like literally if you gelled your hair, you were immediately, you were singled out and someone's going to slap your ass in the fucking gymnasium with a fucking wet towel like Freddie Sue. I love that part. No one knew that, but it was true. But yeah, it was a really bad high school. It was very fucking ghetto. Like every time you walked in, like, you know, that fucking opening, like the Gangster's Paradise, like in Dangerous Minds, it felt like that when we walked in. Like I just heard that music going on in my head when I walked in. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, man, a lot of fights.
And there's no hot girl like Michelle Pfeiffer teaching your classes either.
I don't think it's like that anymore, though. Like, if you watch the 21 Jump Street sequel when they had to go back to high school, and it's like everybody's kind of hippie and like it's cool to be a nice guy now. Nope. That wasn't our time. No, fuck. In our time, it was cool.
Dude, let me tell you what
people's ass, and let me tell you what
my experience was in public high school. I would go to the library in 9th grade, and then even in 10th grade, and play Magic the fucking Gathering with people, and I didn't even know what the goddamn game was. I was like, "Is this poker? What is this shit?" They were like, "No, this is Lakalak, the fucking concrete dwarf, and he attacks the fucking dragon from the south." And I'm like, so you put the card. I was like, you put the card down, and that's all. He's like, yes, because you have the magic. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. So I just read like ghost books, and that's all I did. And then I would dare people to do like, hey, here's 50 cents. Can you ask that guy out to prom? And this guy would do it. And this other dude would walk in there, and he would like, he's like, I got a CB radio. You want me to sell it to you? I'm like, nah, I'm good. He would have it over like a big trench coat. I don't know.
Drake asked, why Mike can't ever get a new mask? You talking about like the mask we use, or but that's a question. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the new Halloween coming out? About having the same mask, the great 2018 mask, but with some burn marks. Apparently in the novel, it melted into his skin.
I like that.
That would look dope as fuck.
I think that I want like, you know, a zoom in on the eyes. And you guys remember like in Darkman when the shit's all fucking crinkly and stuff behind the eyes, and he's all fucking, I hate you. Liam Neeson was like fucking badass looking. I want it to be like that, but if it's melted in the skin, like I think that's Black Mask from Batman. Like I think that villain had the mask melted into his skin. That's badass. I mean, Michael can never take that shit off ever. He's fucked.
It's perfect if he does get apprehended.
So he could be in the asylum and he could keep his mask.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
It makes perfect sense. Like, shit's melted on, man. I can't get it off. Shit hurts, man.
It's all melted on my shits.
That reminds me of we're Kentucky basketball fans. But remember when Daniel Orton, he went down, he was holding his leg and he was hurt, and his team was like, "Come on, man, you're good, get up." He's like, "I can't, motherfucker, it hurts." Yeah. And the CBS picked it up on the microphone. Shit was awesome. We have our first super chat of the day, by the way.
Okay.
The Badass Ninja. Thank you very much. Even though you're a Rob Zombie fan,
the Badass Ninja, the ninja that's ass of bad. Like, I swear to God, dude. Like, I don't know if you guys. I don't know. I watch a show called Critical Role. Are you the dude that does have you done like artwork for them? I swear there was a dude that had the same name, the Badass Ninja or Badass Ninja, that did artwork for Critical Role. That's fucking crazy. I just watched Talk Machina. Never mind. But it was cool. It was the same name.
Where you been spending your nights?
At my house.
But he says, congrats on the big milestone. Hope you guys go on SNL.
Oh, yeah. I would love that. I would love to corpse out like Jimmy fucking Fallon and never get through a skit. He does. I mean, I could, I don't blame him for that, though, because Jimmy Fallon, like, he was in there with Will Ferrell and shit, and he was doing that. In the distance, I heard the beating of native drums. It would ruin anybody.
What's up, Kevin? Kevin Marquez is I
know Kevin.
You know what? He's a rival, but a friend. He always argues with me about fucking movies. And we're not going to get into the Man of Steel conversation today, guys. We're not going to do it. I don't have it in my bones, Sheriff. Can't do it. But
I will fight him.
It's a mutual, it's a love-hate relationship we have with Kevin. I love you, man.
You think your son is safe from me?
Logan Michael Anti-Fun Co-Pop says, "Did you get my super chat?"
I didn't see anything else.
I don't think I did, brother. Where I don't see it on there. I don't see it. Where's it? There's got to be a thing on here where like they show up at the top, right?
I don't know. I think that they would just be highlighted, and you could see it.
Yeah, I don't think it went through my.
Stevie Wonder couldn't miss it. I mean, it was fucking. It's highlighted like a motherfucker.
It's a big ass thing. I don't think it went through, dude. Korjai Taylor. Korjai is the one that just brought you guys the Beetlejuice review, because, as you know, on the Patreon we have the level where you can request reviews, and Korjai just sounds like
it sounds like a name that we would have in high school for the guy that knows like everything. Like he would basically be our dude.
Just ask Korjai
in Shawshank. Like he'd be like, I'd be like, "Hey, where's Korjai?" He's like, "I run this shit." Like Korjai knows.
Thank you, Korjai. Says, question, saw it on your story. Do you listen to NF? It's funny as fuck. Have you ever heard of NF?
National Football?
No, he's a rapper.
I don't know what that is.
I love that guy, man. That guy has some inspirational ass rap music. And I don't listen to that much rap, but I listen to some. I listen to Eminem and certain songs, and he's great, man.
Is it dirty?
No, he's actually clean.
Oh,
he actually does his shit clean.
That's unusual.
I do listen to NF. His new song, "The Search," is motivational as fuck. I like him a lot.
Well, Will Smith though got a cuss in his fucking albums to sell records, but I do, so fuck him.
You don't notice it. I didn't notice it until he had like a bar in one of his lines where he was talking about being clean. I was like, oh shit, he doesn't rap. And me and my kid, my 9-year-old, like when we're in the car together, I'm like, hey, you want to listen to NF? And she's like, yeah, because she likes it too. It's pretty cool.
Well, the thing is, as far as like not cursing rap, I mean, has it been a thing since like the early 90s? Because in the early 90s, like they were coming out with like awesome rap songs, really. I mean, I like the shit. Like Bust Move was like late 90s and stuff. But I mean, did LL Cool J? I mean, I guess LL Cool J.
Yeah, he cursed.
Did he?
I'm pretty sure he
Son
cursed.
of a bitch.
I'm not sure.
Well, I thought they were like clean. I just felt like more like radio friendly rap songs were coming out back in the 90s and shit. Like a lot of people were, I don't know, they were just good times. They were fun. I felt like they were like, the thing is in rap songs today, I don't mind. Like I like Eminem and I like Logic. I like some of the stuff like that comes out and there's, they're cursing and stuff.
Lucas Joyner's dope.
But it just feels like a lot of the rap songs that come out anymore, they're just fucking self-depreciating and they're like all about about like, oh, my life fucking sucks, and I went to the store and nobody knew who I was. Oh, a whore. I run up on her and I put my dick there, and oh my god, she was a dude named Kim.
I've not heard this.
No, I know it was. It's from an unknown rapper. But no, I'm just saying.
Is that the SoundCloud guy from Taco Bell?
But it's like,
hey, dude, here's your burrito. Check out my SoundCloud.
All I want to do is in my life. I sit in my car night after night, and I look at the fucking blade. It's at my throat, and shit. Oh my god, like, you know what I mean? You know, but it's like that.
That was pretty good.
I know, but it's like that. But it's like I don't want to listen to that because I've already had a bad day at work, and now this is making me more depressed. I want to knock over a speedway.
I find it motivational.
I know, but
I like to get pissed and listen to it while I'm at the gym. That's actually when I posted it on the Instagram stories.
So I was
at the gym listening to it, and it was getting me psyched.
So you're getting hyped up, and you're fucking like the pre-workout's burning for you with this song. You're getting fueled with rage. You become the Hulk, and afterwards you go knock over a BP gas station and smack an old woman in the face. I've seen it 100 times.
That's why I work out, is so I don't smack.
But you will because of the music. But anyway, I'm just saying, can we have some healthy fucking tunes? Because I want to have a rap song that makes you feel good.
I want that Will Smith shit.
No, I want the fucking Bust a Move, Young MC. This is a jam for all the fellas trying to do what those ladies tell us.
Zachary Woolrich. I'm saying that. Thank you very much, dude. Seriously. It says, I love you guys. Jay, you are my spirit animal. And Mike, you're cool.
I like how his emoji was right there, too. He was like,
yeah, you know, you're all right.
I just did Blue Steel. Like,
you guys are hilarious. Keep the amazing content going. We will, brother. Even though you like it better.
It's not really liking me better.
It's okay.
I'm in spirit. I've been called worse.
It's okay. It's okay.
Asshole, fuckface, dickhead.
Kevin Marcus, thank you, my friend. He says, just because I love your butts. I love your butt too. When we're done with your butt, we'll let you know.
It smells like lilac.
Jay Collin, dude.
Oh, sweet.
Jay Collin.
Jay, man.
This is perfect, Jay. I'll read what you said first. It says, hello, my favorite sexy fuck sticks. Love the unboxing video, made me cry. I cried during it.
It was really nice one.
Wham for life. Thanks for all you do. And thank you, Katie and April. Stoked I was picked for a Patreon review. Jay Collin.
Man, he is the sweetest dude I've ever fucking, him and there's so many of you guys that are so sweet, and you guys are so amazing, and how much you give to us, and how much just being there, and the presence that you give to us, as far as like in the stream or not in the stream or just in the comments. You guys are amazing people, and you're so talented, and you've got so much like love in your heart. I don't know, man. Like I'm blown away by that people that like you exist, Jace, for example. And I mean, what you sent us, man, and it was so meaningful, man. I appreciate the fuck out of it.
Absolutely, dude. And also, this gives me a perfect chance, Jay. Dude, you've been a fucking amazing to us lately. And there's a We Watched the Movie fan page. This is crazy.
I know. I didn't.
We had nothing to fucking do with it. All right. These guys started it.
I saw that. I was like, what?
These guys started it on their own volition, you know, and we've got so much shit and so much Patreon and Instagram and all that stuff like that, and our own Facebook page. But you guys started this page, and Jay recently has been like bringing people in left and fucking right. It's been blowing up because of the guys who started it, and because of you, Jay. And it's so cool. So guys, if you don't know about that, go to Facebook tonight and search We Watched the Movie fan page. Definitely want to we didn't even do this. You guys did this. This is just a sign of how fucking badass you all are. And Jay, I love you, man. I love you. That's
we
all
hope we hope to meet you, man. Like
me and my wife were literally talking about you today, and what a cool guy you were, and your story is amazing, and what you've overcame is amazing. And I'm proud of you, dude. We've been in situations like that both of us has, and I feel for you, and I'm proud of shit.
And you also have the most amazing first name. You know, it rhymes with saving the day, Jay.
Michael Blake, thank you, sir. Congrats, guys. Been a sub for about 2 years now, and Patreon for about a year. You have any advice for me?
We don't plan that, by the way. That just happens naturally.
Do we have any advice for me starting my YouTube channel?
Yeah.
And I do. The best advice I can give to you.
Suck a lot of dick.
You gotta suck the dick. You gotta.
Don't do that unless it's clean.
Like, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel today, honey. She's like, I bought you some knee pads from Lowe's. Thank God. I'm gonna need them.
Of the road.
So, dude, the best thing I can tell you is, what do you love the absolute fucking most? And I'm not talking about like, I love superhero movies. Okay, what's your favorite superhero? What's your favorite superhero side character? What's your favorite?
Robin.
Make a YouTube channel about every time your favorite superhero got married, and then make content on that tiny little niche thing as much as you can. The more niche and the more small it is, man, whatever it is, if it's fucking pumping gas and you make a YouTube channel about that or a podcast about it, I guarantee you there's 100,000 people out there. There may not be 100 million people out there, but there's 100,000 people out there who would love to talk about that small thing and hear you talk about it over and over again, like what you love the absolute most, as small and as down to. Then you don't have to compete with the big people. You don't have to go out. One of the biggest things that changed our YouTube channel is we did Halloween for years and we did these skits for years, but we also, we did all the other stuff. We love action movies and superhero movies and stuff like that too. But when it really took off is when we honed in on what we knew best. And that's the best advice I can give. Don't try to compete with like Screen Rant and all these people like that. Don't copy what anybody else does. Do you 100%, man, and you'll find your people.
Yeah, we fought forever against doing strictly horror for a long time. I mean, we were trying to do everything. I mean, we love all movies, or it doesn't matter about the genre, but we love horror the most. But I guess it was just one of those things that for us, we felt like maybe that's not the only thing that people want. I don't know, because there were so many different movies to cover and there were so many different genres to go over. We were just kind of stumbling all over the fucking place, like a blind man in the dark looking for a light switch. You're like, where the fuck is the light switch? I mean, can you have a clap on? But no, we didn't have that. But yeah, I mean, once we found where we fit the best and we went with that, I mean, it's going to take you, it's going to be like some testing for you. It's going to be hit or miss.
Expect it to take a long time.
That's just the way it works. It's some things will work, some things won't work. And what does work, you capitalize on it and you move forward with it. And then you make it the best you can make it. Like, and like Mike said, don't copy anybody else. Just be yourself. Like that's the main thing. And I think that every other YouTuber will tell you the same thing. The thing about most YouTubers is that they, like, if you come off as fake, fucking phony, and like you're reading from a cue card and you're scripting shit, like it will catch up eventually. Maybe you make off really quick on like subs or views really fast, and then once your shit gets stale and you're like, anyway, in today's, okay, so Michael Myers is gonna be in panties in the 2022 sequel. Like that was just a rumor that you're reading, and you can see your eye. Like, I don't know, like it comes off as fake and bullshit. People want real. They want real user content. And like I said, if you want to flip on a channel like CNN or Fox News or MSNBC and watch that bullshit all day long and just people reading off cue cards and being fake, you can see that. Like nobody wants to have that on their YouTube channel. So just be yourself, man, and find what you love and go with it, like Mike said. So
and dude, if you ever have any questions about anything, hit me up, Facebook, Instagram, all that shit like that.
He only charges $2.99 a month.
It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. It's like a sex chat. You also have to send me a dick pic. It's just part of the rules. But no, hit me up, dude. Anytime you get, and the number one thing,
it better be huge.
The number one thing I could say, if any of you guys are trying to start it, that whatever it is, it doesn't have to be YouTube. Some people suck on video, like us. We're
terrible. We don't suck. We're the most mediocre fucking channel ever.
Some people some people are great writers or great podcasters. Like whatever it is that you're really good at doing, and try different things out. Do that. But most importantly, just create. Don't wait until tomorrow. I'm like, well, I got to get a better camera first, because you can have the best camera in the world. It's still going to take you a while to get there. But just do, man. Fucking do what you love. Start today. Fucking make a shitty ass video that people are gonna shit on you for, and don't take it to heart.
That's gonna happen.
Put it on your fucking shoulder, man. Every single thing. I've been going through shit this fucking week, man. Like tons of shit. People shitting on me, not just outside the channel, but
who pooped on you?
Just put it on that fucking shoulder, dude, and keep going. Because no matter what, if you mean it and it's you and it's true and you fucking and you want to do it and you're doing it every fucking day, you'll fucking get there.
Hey.
You might not get, you're not gonna make $1 million. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. You definitely won't make $1 million overnight. But just start and do it today and fucking go after it. Sorry, that was a really
hard
long
work,
response
man.
to the question.
Hard work. You're gonna do
and
it,
dude. 7 years, we're still not there.
Oh, and that's
7
fine.
Fucking years.
But also, we love the fuck out of it. And and all the negative stuff that you get, there's always the good stuff. There's always the positive stuff too. That and you just got to go with it, man. Like, go with the flow. Life is a highway. It's copyright.
That's how you got pregnant the first time. I remember.
I got pregnant twice, bitch.
Ben the fuck over says, love you guys. Thank you so much, dude. Meconchochos. You have a great name, and I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. We love you too. Absolutely. We missed some.
I'm sorry, I missed your super chat because asshole leaned over to insult me for the 5th time.
What? Who?
I'm sorry.
Me?
Clean your eyebrows.
I got to figure out a way to keep these super chats up there, because we've missed a couple. I feel like.
Well, that one guy said he did, but I didn't see it.
But I saw some up there, and now we missed them, and I don't want that to fucking happen. Hang on, guys. I'm finding it. Oh, where are they? Where are you?
This is like when you're looking for fucking cheat codes on Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Like, where is it? Where's the tank fucking code? It's on here somewhere. I swear to God.
Here we go. Austin Morgan. Thank you. He says, "Hey Mike, can we be friends on Facebook? I sent a request."
You gotta be friends now.
Can someone tell me what the fuck happened on Facebook? By the way, like I said, I know Jay Collin and the We Watch Movie fan page has been going crazy, but for some weird fucking reason, and I've always sucked at Facebook. I've really tried to respond to everybody's comments on YouTube that I can. If nothing else,
you're more of a LinkedIn guy.
Awesome comments, but the Instagram and the Twitter and stuff like that. And I've always kind of sucked at Facebook, but I've really tried lately to do that. But dude, both of us, for some reason, over the past 2 weeks, I had like 200 friend requests the other day. And I was like, where the fuck is this coming from?
I've never felt more loved.
It's weird.
But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't mind, except I literally sometimes I just don't get on Facebook enough to look.
I don't either.
And then I'll see, they'll be like, we both have ADHD or ADD or whatever you want to call it. And I'll see something like pop up on the screen. Like, I don't care. I have to go back to work. But yeah, I mean, it's been crazy. It's been insane. It's been like somebody unleashed the fucking Pandora's gate.
Austin, I will absolutely accept your friend request, man. Sorry it's taking so long.
It only costs you $4.
But definitely do. I'll do that. And thank you. Korjai, thank you again, my friend.
Korjai.
He says, Logic, Eminem, Joyner, Pac, NF, J. Coke are my faves. I don't know a couple of those, but I know most of those. And those are kind of my favorites too. Logic, Eminem, Joyner, and NF. That's probably the ones that I listen to.
Well, he says that.
He says, are my faves. But also, pronunciation, say my name. Korjai, but
Korjai.
So Korjai.
Korjai. That makes sense.
How long have we been
We're
saying
fucking dumb.
Name?
We are dumb as fuck.
I blame you.
I'm sorry. We're going to go back to Saturday school and think about our situation.
Tyler Birdman, thank you. He says 100K coming soon. God, I hate it when people smell coming that way. It's so nasty.
It's going to be gross, but it's going to be fun.
The secret room in the video store.
We're going to have a bukkake party.
Love you, Mike. Love you, Jay. We
love you guys.
Man. Thank you so much. Yeah. Hector. Thank you. He says, hey, Mike and Jay, love you guys. What are your thoughts on Shudder's new Creep Show series?
Just did the reaction for it.
Will it have the magic of the original movie?
I don't know. Here's the thing. We just did the reaction for the trailer. I had never seen it before, and I don't think you had seen it either, right? Did you watch it before the Creep Show
trailer? No.
Okay, so yeah, it was a fresh take on it. I think, honestly, at the very, very first frames of it, it was scary, and then it got more like I felt like they were going with the black comedy, which I think is exactly what Creep Show should stay with, and I think they're going to do that. I think that Shudder is a perfect place for it to do it. And I think it's going to be in line with what the original movie was. And it also feels like the original movie, and then have the mix of Tales from the Crypt, which is also a cool thing.
That's what I felt
with Shudder, because Shudder is like that's nasty.
I felt
you got to get that checked out. That's called crabs if it's itching. But Shudder is Shudder's a really nice, a cool site that's come up. And I remember we did an advertisement for them, and they were starting out, and I hope they grow to like Netflix level.
They were always super nice to us.
Yeah, and I hope they do, because I mean, I think that's the perfect fucking platform for a Creep Show to come back.
Absolutely, yeah. But we literally, right before we filmed this, we were racing to do the trailer reaction to that. So that'll be up tomorrow.
You're very soon, dude.
Hector, thank you so much, dude. Yeah, I think it looks dope as fuck. All right, I'm trying to get to all these guys. Death Reaper.
That sounds like a great fucking Halo name. You sound like the asshole guy in Halo that's really good, but you're like a 5-star general and nobody can beat, and you're like Death Reaper Gaming. And you're like, oh, fuck that asshole. And you would nut tap everybody on the fucking field.
I said, just started watching you guys recently and have fallen in love with your videos and the hard work that goes into them. You two are funny as hell.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you so much. It's a work of passion and love.
We love the shit out of it.
Love making. And no, really, thank you so much, dude. Really appreciate it. And welcome to the fuck show, because shit gets weird around here.
It's really. I'm not gonna deep throat a bottle, guys. I know that somebody asked about. I'm not doing that ever again.
That was one of the Patreon streams. Which, by the way, you Patreons
don't ever watch that again.
We're still doing the Patreon only live stream next Saturday night for you guys. And if you guys want to get on that, check out the Patreon. It's fun as fuck. Those are so crazy, dude. Because it's.
Oh, dude.
We try to get to all of you guys on here, and it's really fucking fun.
And we get to play music on our phones. It's fucking awesome.
We do a DJ thing where we let everybody pick the songs that we play, and we play songs. We're gonna do Cards Against Humanity because Sean sent us that.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. Like I was telling Mike right before we started filming, it feels like when you were younger and you had friends over and you were playing like Fight Night or Madden or some kind of fucking cool GoldenEye or something like that, and like you had a bunch of friends in your room and you guys were like drinking that you shouldn't be drinking, like old cheap ass wine,
Boone's Farm,
and smoking pot Tolinos.
That was the craziest shit ever. One night,
I didn't smoke pot.
I barely had ever drank in my life, and I stayed the night at your house one night. We had, I think, sophomore year of the next year or whatever.
I'm sorry.
What happened?
I was drinking.
Stayed the night at your all's house one night. school day the next day. I don't know how we worked that out with our parents, but either way, we got somebody to buy us alcohol for one of the first times.
Yeah.
And all they could bring us was like six bottles of Boone's Farm. And I'm thinking, it's going to be crazy. We're going to get drunk.
It's going to be a fucking nasty, crazy time.
And I remember sitting in that.
We're going to do our own Slipknot concert.
Fucking basement all night long, chugging this bottles of this sweet ass shit fucking $3 a bottle wine and not feeling anything and being so pissed. And we stayed up all night long, went to school the next day, and I didn't have any clothes. And this is the bane of my fucking existence. Whenever I stayed at Jay and Cody's house and I didn't have any clothes, it meant I had to borrow from them. Now, it's not due to a lack of clothes. It's due to them being fucking assholes because they would always give me
you bring the story up all the time.
Fucking clothes ever. I had to go to school the next day on no fucking sleep. And had a weird sweet wine hangover, wearing a goddamn like silk short sleeve, like fucking 2.5.
It was sexy.
Tommy Hilfiger slick and cargo pants that were up my fucking ass.
You should have owned it.
And it's horrible.
No, it was like that fucking shit from no, actually, I gave you some good shit, by the way. I gave you shit that Peter Brady would be proud as fuck to have worn in 1978.
You gave me the shit that
because
you
I was wearing the shirt you wanted to wear, asshole. Like you were like, oh,
nice shit. And
because
you gave me
when you stayed over that night, you were like,
rainbow.
oh yeah, that one looks good. I was like, I'm wearing that fucking Ralph Lauren shirt. Jesus. It's the only Ralph Lauren I have. Here's a fucking one they call Lauren of Ralph.
I'll hold that against you. That's
whatever.
You also ripped me off in comic book trades.
You keep on bringing that up too. I'm sorry that you were stupid. You didn't understand it.
Because I fucking.
Hey, if you got a subscription to Wizard, it wouldn't have happened. Wizard magazine.
I had one, but you gave me the
You were stupid. You didn't read it.
I couldn't afford it. I had to borrow yours.
Yeah, you did.
Conservative gamer. Thank you very much. He says Nick Castle and James Jude Courtney were seamless in the 2018 film. Really hope they're back in the series.
Yeah, we did. We literally just yeah. It's so amazing. Are you guys spying on us? Like we were talking about that outside. Yeah. If they don't look, here's the thing. It would be great to have Nick Castle back for the sequels, but I don't think they're going to do it. Like, I mean, unfortunately, I think that they're going to move ahead without Nick Castle. I think in the 2018 Halloween, bringing it back, bringing the original people back, I think it was just a nod to him, and that was all they wanted to do with it moving forward. James Hugh Courtney is a question mark because I don't know why you would move ahead of without him because he did such a phenomenal job. And I think he even said that he studied Nick Castle's movements. Like he studied how to be Michael Myers and he did such amazing work for like, dude, the best, one of the best sequences, not the best, but one of the best sequences in Halloween 2018 is when he's walking and he moves and remember when he's on the street at the very beginning of the movie and he right after he gets the mask. And that whole sequence, you know, when he walks over and he goes to the shed, he grabs the hammer and he hits that whole fucking sequence, and he goes out the door, and it's like one continuous shot. It's amazing. So and the way that he moved and just turned his head, it was Michael Myers.
The Marion Singh kill with the knife in the throat, dude, it was beautiful.
I love killing like that, but I mean, I don't know.
Before I thought it was a foregone conclusion. Of course, they're going to bring him back. But I've asked Jason Blum, I've asked them on Twitter, and no one answers. Maybe it could be a contract thing. I don't see any fucking reason not to bring James Jude Courtney back. That would be batshit insane. Why would you not do that? I have no idea why. I actually definitely think that Nick Castle's not going to be back because he tweeted today something about Halloween, and he followed it up with, by the way, I need you fans to create a groundswell to get me in these sequels. So as of right now, he's definitely not been contacted or he's not been included in it. And it's one of those things like, you know, they brought back Nick Castle for a cool cameo in the movie, and that was cool. So I almost didn't expect him in these sequels.
Have him in the credits or
because
something.
He's so great. I hope he does get a little piece in it or whatever. But I don't see that happening for now. And the fact that James Jude Courtney has not been, there's been no response to any of the comments or questions about him. It could be just that they're working out the contract and they can't say it yet. But
I don't know.
Kind of getting scary.
Here's the thing. And I was telling Mike about this too. History, the way that it works with Halloween, you've only had a few Michael Myers that have stayed around for more than one film. I mean, you've had Tyler Mane, obviously, with the Rob Zombie remake Halloween, and then the Rob Zombie fucking the ass, I don't care about Halloween sequel. Then you had, you said Dick Warlock, right?
No, not Dick. Dick was only in 2.
He was in. He was all in your butt.
He was. But no, not Dick. But George Wilbur was in 4, and then a part of 6 before they kicked him out.
So you could technically throw him in, but Halloween has been infamous in the fact that they don't really keep Michael Myers or actors around for long. The only one that I know. I mean, I agree, but I mean, also the only ones that Friday the 13th kept. Kane Hodder was the longest running Jason. Obviously, Robert Englund in Nightmare on Elm Street, Doug Bradley and Pinhead, and Chucky, and all that. He wasn't Chucky. What's his name? Chucky.
Brad Dourif.
Brad Dourif. In this one, though, I just don't. I mean, James Jude Courtney killed it. Like he fucking murdered it. It was great. I mean, he's the. Is he the best? Is he the best Michael Myers you've ever seen? Like on film, like is he? I mean, because
I still have to go original Nick Castle.
I mean, Nick Castle's amazing, but like as far as like bringing it up and giving that edge and that action,
I call James Jude Courtney the instant classic, man.
Yeah,
he came up. It was a new movie, and he's instantly a classic. He's instantly one of the best Michael Myers.
Like my sex,
instant meaning fast.
That's a down.
Flash TKO. Yeah. Chloe Potter, thank you very much. Says, I love you guys. When I saw the news about the new Halloween movies, I think I was more excited to see your all's video than the actual movies.
Oh, that's so much. That's amazing.
Yeah. We were late on that because Jay had to finish his shift at work. You know,
they keep on fucking adding shit on. And, it's always the worst too, because it's always the worst. Literally the week that we were gonna obviously we didn't know anything about that, and then they threw me in the fucking 13-hour shifts, and it was like, of course it comes out.
Yeah.
And I saw
Comic-Con, man.
Yeah, and Mike fucking texted me, and he was like, hey. Fucking exciting news with all caps and shit. I'm like, I knew it. It's like, I fucking knew it. I'm in the middle of this fucking miserable 13-hour shift where I have to tell people like, you can't get your Neurotin fucking early, bastard. And then he's like, oh, I was like, there was one bright moment there. I was like, we'll get to go review or talk about it, but it's like, we wanted to bring it to you guys immediately, but unfortunately,
it sucks, man. With us, we live 45 minutes apart. We're two guys with two different schedules, and we got to make it work, but we're trying our bestest. And it's a fun time at Ridgemont High. So we're not going to be first, but hopefully we can be just as entertaining as everyone else.
We'll be last.
Yeah. So Paul Estrada, thank you very much.
Paul Estrada.
Very much appreciated. Guys, I'm trying to get to all of these. You guys are so fucking
You guys
rad.
are amazing.
It's hard to it's crazy. David Ganoxi. I hope I said that right. So what do you think about the next two films of Halloween that will be coming out? Also, do you think it should end with the last two?
Fuck no. You want to take
I'm passionate about the subject.
Well, I'll let you So what I'm gonna say,
you'll let me.
I'll let you.
Fucking let
because you have a lot of just things coming out of your mouth. But no, I was gonna say no. The next two films, obviously, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends. They're gonna be amazing. I mean, they're gonna have the same creative team that was behind 2018. I don't mind that Danny McBride. And I think Mike was telling me that there was a lot of fuss about that Danny McBride was coming back to write the sequels. But it's not like he's alone.
There's a lot of shit posts.
Yeah, but it's stupid. He did a great job with 2018, and he had a great team around him. John Carpenter is coming back as well to probably do the music, and I'm sure have some kind of
definitely
producing credit on there. Jamie Lee Curtis will be in it as well. I don't think that there's anything wrong with having those guys back, and I think that they're going to do a solid job, and I think it's going to be a great trilogy at the end to end it. As far as you're saying, in the second part of your question, though, will they end it? I think they'll. And when we talked about this too,
it should end.
The whole the series. No, fuck that. I'm not. Right. I mean, are you serious? Is the sky fucking blue? No, never end that series. I don't think it's ever going to happen. It will end the Jamie Lee Curtis arc.
Exactly.
Which, thank God, that's going to happen because it should have already happened in 2018. That's fine if they're going to go ahead and move forward with Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends because she's a megastar and obviously you're not going to tell Jamie Lee Curtis no. I would have gone a different direction. I probably would have put her in it for 25 to 35 minutes and moved ahead because what I really want to see, and again, if you've watched our channel, if you've been on the Patreon and you've seen our posts and things like that, the main thing about how we feel about Halloween and Michael Myers moving forward is that Michael Myers, the only way to keep that series fresh and to keep it new and to keep it something like out of the left field is to have him break the chains from the familial kills that he's doing. And even though Jamie Lee Curtis, and they've established that with 2018, is not related to him, it just still feels like he's only hunting her down because they're related. And I know it's not they're related, but it just feels like that.
And technically he's not hunting her down, but she's hunting him down.
He's hunting that fucking Sartain bitch.
They went through painstaking reasons to throw Michael in front of Laurie. Like they bent over backwards to make that situation happen. So I agree with you. What I think number one, the first thing I want to say, and I want to say this to everybody, is I see this so much. I see so much happiness and so much joy about, oh my God, we're getting 2 fucking Halloween movies in 2 goddamn years. This is amazing. This is so fucking rad, man.
Party on.
Horror's killing it at the box office. It's almost up there with fucking superheroes. Michael Myers is coming back. It's going to bring back all the shit. Would you rather have a Friday 13th fucking rights issue? Yeah. Like, I see all these fucking people on social, and it pisses me off.
I don't want it.
And they're like, oh, just end it. I'm done. Like the last movie was good. Other people say the last movie was good, and you should stop making them now because they're going to be shitty in the future. Or like again,
it's awesome.
We said this on our video last night. We live in a world right now where we live in a universe where Halloween's one of the greatest horror films of all time, and also in this universe. Busta Rhymes once bitch smacked Michael Myers in the fucking face. Like,
that didn't happen.
I'm not scared of a bad Halloween movie. If a bad Halloween movie comes out, that sucks shit. But fuck it. It'll give us something to talk about. It'll be fun. And eventually someone will come out and make a good one. Keep fucking making them. Why does everybody want to end shit?
I don't understand.
Why do you want to fucking
It feels good. Mom and dad should stay together for the kids.
It's fucking fun, man.
Like,
and it adds to, the more lore you get, the more story you get. Imagine being your kids' kids. And as much fun as we have talking about the Curse of Thorn and all the shit and all the crazy shit Michael's been through and all the different timelines, and how fun is that to delve into? Even if you're new to the franchise and you go on Wikipedia and you're like, oh, that's crazy. Look at this. They did this. Imagine 20 years from now when you've got 20 more movies or 10 or 5 or 6 more movies that add to that. It just adds to it, man. Why do you want a good thing to end? Everything doesn't have to fucking end. You know, it makes me fucking crazy, but I love it. I love that they're making 2 more, and I hope that when Halloween ends, as you said, they end Laurie Strode's timeline, and we don't have to deal with that anymore. Laurie Strode's great for the franchise or whatever, but again, like we said in the video, I hope what happens is that Laurie Strode takes Michael down and kills him to save her family, but then Michael's body's not there when they go to find it, and then someone close to the situation says, "Hey, we're going to keep this under wraps." No, someone close to the situation. They say, "Hey, we're not going to release this to the press that Michael's gone because A, it's going to cause mass pandemonium, and B, I don't want Annie Matichak and those 2 girls to live the same life that Laurie Strode led. So let's keep this under wraps. Let's pretend that Michael's dead, and then Michael is free from the Laurie Strode storyline. And then next Halloween in Haddonfield, you've got all these unsuspecting people thinking Michael Myers is dead. And then when he shows back up again, you could bring in new characters. You could do everything. It's going to be great."
Well, here's the thing, though. I want to point out, and I'm going to add on to a little bit what you said. The thing is, ending the arc with Laurie Strode, then you move into the question of the rights issue. Because, right? Well, I mean, because the rights are up for sale.
Which is why I think they want to rush these out.
Well, they are, but I mean, the fucking crazy goddamn notion came out that they're going to release them in the same fucking month. I knew that shit was never going to happen. There's no fucking movie that's ever existed in the history of the world that's ever done that. I knew that was going to happen, but they are rushing them. I mean, they're getting them out. You know, maybe they're writing them at the same time because our rights are going to be gone. So Blumhouse won't own the rights. Yeah. Well, you know, it'll be up for, grabs. So are we going to get into that situation where it's going to be like, like a fucking company from Paramount or somebody else trying to grab them or grab the rights because, hey, this trilogy did really, really well. Maybe we should grab the rights up and do something else with it. And then it's not going to go off the storyline of what they did with Blumhouse. It'll be a Blumhouse trilogy like Nolan with the Batman series. Yeah. And then it'll be its own thing.
That's the best possible outcome, is that these 2 sequels are amazing and it captivates everyone. Mm-hmm. And even though they end the Laurie Strode storyline and they end that whole thing, everyone's captivated, and it is like the Nolan trilogy. It's like Batman. Everyone's clamoring for the next thing. Superhero fatigue kicking in and horror on its way up. That could happen, and then maybe we actually do get Halloween 9, or we get the whole series.
I'll be all right.
Or we give us Halloween for fucking ever, man. Why would you not want more fucking Halloween?
Fucking
movies?
devil horns.
Yes. So anyway, sorry.
We gotta be careful. There's people here.
Shannon, thank you very much. She says, "Hey guys, discovered your channel this week. That's crazy. Goddamn brilliant. Hope you checked out the Badass Jason vs. Freddy.
Freddy was the Frito chips that never made it. It's Freddy. Freddy.
I did see that, and that sounds awesome. We love doing those script reviews, so definitely check it out. Thank you very much, Shannon. See whatever. Sorry, we're giving such long responses.
Oh my goodness gracious,
Isabel,
that is insane.
Look, I don't know.
Like, wow, dude.
I don't know, like, the translation and as far as the money stuff goes. I don't know what that even means.
That's crazy, though.
I don't know. But I'll say this, Isabel. Even forgetting that, Isabel's coming to
America
Scarefest. She lives in, I think, Sweden. I'm pretty sure, and she's coming all the way. Her first trip to America, to come and meet us and hang out with us.
That's really sweet.
At Scarefest in Lexington, Kentucky, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, we're going to be there. We don't have an official booth or anything, but we're trying to schedule a meetup. We're going to work all that out. My wife just created a page just for people who are going to the event, so check that out on Facebook if you're interested in going. It's in September. But she's coming all the way from Sweden to hang out. It's fucking crazy, Isabel. And by the way, she was one of the winners of that contest we did a while back, and I've got I got one of our classic Michael Myers masks in a box for you, and I'm just going to wait till you're here, and I'm going to give it to you personally. It's going to be awesome. But she says, Just because you're such great guys, and I can't wait to see you at Wham Fam in September. I want to create new happy memories. And where would be a better place to start the Scare Fest?
Where would be?
It's
great.
Crazy. It's
Other than the fucking Denny's down the road, I can't think of a better place than Scare Fest in Lexington.
We don't have any comes. Denny's might be the only place that takes us. I don't know.
You know what? If we go to Denny's, we're gonna have a great time and start a fight with everybody because that's what happens on all those. I swear to God, if you guys look on those fucking fights that happen on YouTube, like those films, like, where are you going, dog? I hope if you fucking fell into the camera, it's gonna end it all. Okay, well, fuck. So those things that happen, if you ever watch those public freakouts, I'm like addicted to that shit. It's just like cathartic for me because I work in the public field with these assholes that. Anyway, it's always there's always a Denny's clip. Like there's people at Denny's eating their food and then they get really fucking mad that the sausage wasn't done correctly and they go up in fucking arms like, you fucking dare? How fucking dare you? You should work at Waffle House. Like, well, that would be a step up from Denny's, bitch. Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's very welcome to primetime, bitch, Robert Englund, Freddy Krueger. But yeah, it's a little awkward right now because I'm by myself. It's okay. Mike's working in the background. He just did some shit and opened up something.
That was a really weird.
That looks like the psycho fucking blood running down the fucking.
That was a really weird Denny's rant, by the way. While I was going.
Yeah, because
strange
public freak out, dude. Yeah, watch it, realize it, ingest it.
Just felt weird.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay if you feel weird about things you don't understand. Just embrace it.
Thank you so much, Isabel. We love you so much, and I can't believe you're coming all the way down here.
That's insane.
Touches my heart.
Sweden, man. Sweden. What's Norway like?
Everyone's so nice.
Is Greenland green? I don't think it is.
And just thank you for being you. You're amazing. Austin Morgan, thank you very much, my friend. Just thank you, Mike. You're awesome, both you and Jay. Love you guys. Also, when is your next fan mail? I wanted to send you guys a personal letter. We actually, dude, you guys have been crushing the fucking PO box.
Insane.
It's been insane. We can't keep up with it. Keep up with it. We filmed one the other day with some stuff in it.
Next time I'll serve it in a bucket.
We still got
it's so much stuff.
Still got some letters and boxes to go through. We're keeping up with it as fast as we can. You guys are just fucking ridiculous. I go to the post office and they're like, "Oh yeah, you're that fucking guy. Here's your fucking 12 boxes, asshole." And I'm like,
do they when they look at you like, "Oh yes, that fucking guy with chia pet hair." It's over that way. Fucking locker 5. You son of a bitch.
Chia pet.
I like your hair.
It's not chia.
Do you have?
I'm losing it. Fast.
No, you have. So the thing about your hair though is it's nice. I like your hair. Like your hair, you can do so many things with it. You can style it like Simple Plan if you want it to, or you can be sophisticated for a moment and comb it over, and it's a really beautiful moment in your life.
On the crown.
Well, I'm not gonna say that you have a donut head coming up.
I'm going ball over
if you have a donut head,
fucking piss.
If you have a donut head. If you have a donut head, no one will ever see it on camera unless you do this shit. They're like, "Hey, y'all, look at this lady."
Till someone takes a picture of me from behind. I'm
you know what you can do? You know what you do? You can put like a little fucking like train track.
Spray paint it. It pisses me the fuck off.
Flex Seal.
My entire life.
You do it for 6 months, cuz.
My entire goddamn life being taken a fucking great clips, and every time the lady's like, "Oh, this kid's never gonna lose his hair. His hair's so thick. I don't know what to do with it." Now I'm fucking 33 and I'm losing my hair. Bitch, you lied to me.
I like your hair. Anyway, it's fine. Let's stop blowing each other. So anyway, moving forward, let's talk about some other things.
Hayden Boozer. Oh, wait.
Did we miss something?
You guys are fucking killing it, man.
By the way, one more thing I want to say. By the way, the fan packages and the fan mail, you guys are so sweet and you guys are so amazing. And you guys send us artwork. You send us like toys to play with in the night when our significant others are not around. We can go in the garage and create whole play sets made out of Lego and put our fucking NECA toys, that we get from you guys and interact. It's great. But you also send us amazing letters and like I said, I don't know. Mike said it right. You're crushing.
I'm scared to death, dude, that I'm losing super chats in here because I'm trying.
Well, okay,
I just saw Hayden Boozer and I lost it. Dude, if you just comment all caps or something, right? Fuck. Brad Caldwell says, "Thank you very much, man." He says, "Watch American Nightmare by
Ice Nine
Kills."
Good? What's that about?
That is good. We did the reaction to the Halloween one.
No, I know what Ice Nine Kills.
That's the Nightmare on Elm Street.
By the way, it was really cool. I saw on the fan page, the We Watch Movie fan page thing, which is so weird. Like I don't consider you guys fans. I consider you guys friends. Like it's so weird to even call you guys fans. But somebody posted like they had just discovered the Ice Nine Kills, and that's like now their favorite band, and they were having this whole conversation about their albums and what they are. They're a fucking great band, by the way. They seem like legit.
Such
and got
beautiful
great
idea
videos.
We were talking about earlier about find your niche and go after that rather than trying to compete with everybody. That band is blowing up huge in the horror community because they said, "Fuck it, let's do songs all."
And
about
I feel like
horror
American
movies.
Nightmare is,
And they're so good.
it's just about when your mom doesn't have any food and she's like, "You want some fried bologna?" Like, not really.
It's about Nightmare on Elm Street. It's like American.
I know it is. I'm just saying, yeah.
It's really good. We'll have to do a
Hey, I'm drunk at a bachelor party. Just saying hi, Derek B. You better
up,
fucking
Derek?
go have some sex with some people.
Don't do that, Derek, because Derek.
They have protection.
I knew you were going to be at that bachelor party tonight, dude. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Him and his son are so fucking cool, man. They did a horror pack unboxing. We sent them one of the. They won the horror pack thing, and they actually did a live.
Well, just don't be that weird guy that goes
cool.
up in the attic with weird people and smoke pot and have like the fucking Christmas lights and be like, "You guys ever?"
Oh, you mean at like a bachelor party?
Yeah, just don't do that. Like, just don't be that guy.
Just talking about
Go have
personal
fun.
experiences over here. Rob Farrell.
I did that once.
I love you, Derek, man. You're fucking awesome, dude. Huge fan. Been with you guys, boys, for a while. Have you addressed Michael versus Jason? I know, very 90s. Any winner picks if a crossover was to happen?
There was. It's funny. Mike and I had a conversation. I don't know. I think he was on vacation. I just stumbled on this on the site. There was a thing about, you know, when they did Freddy versus Jason and how popular and how excited everybody was for that. But before that, like they said, before that even happened, there was a Michael versus Pinhead that was in the works. You remember?
Yeah.
And they said that the studios were like, we're never going to do it because it's not going to work. And then they came out with Freddy versus Jason, and basically the studio heads of the other one were like, let's just sit back and watch this thing tank.
Yeah.
And when it didn't, and it was fucking great, and they were having like weigh-ins, you know, for like boxing matches, and like everybody was showing up, and it was so amazing. Everybody was like fucking pumped about it, and people were placing bets. They're like, wait a minute, okay, this is actually happening. So they moved ahead with the idea of the Freddy versus or the Michael versus Pinhead. It never happened. It would have been awesome. You know, it was going to be pinned by Clive Barker and directed by John Carpenter. They both were on board. But either way, the Freddy versus or the Jason versus Michael would never have happened because they weren't in the same universe. And I don't think they could have worked out. I don't really think they could have worked those negotiations out.
Akkad doesn't want it because Akkad doesn't want Michael.
Well, that's what he said.
With.
That's what Clive said. Clive Barker in the interview said that Akkad treats it like his own kid. Like he doesn't want anybody fucking with Michael Myers, which I
love
respect.
that.
I respect the shit out of that because he doesn't.
He did, rest in
Well, he
peace,
did. Yeah, he didn't want anybody like taking the legacy of Michael Myers and ruining it or making it, you know, like Busta Rhymes would kung fu you in the face.
Yeah.
But he did. But I'm just saying, like, okay, so
as much as I'd love to see the movie, I'd love to watch the movie. Like if it existed, I would love to sit back and watch it happen. As far as what's best for Michael and what's best for Halloween, I don't think it's a good idea to do it. But I say if horror and slashers are going to become the new superhero movie, right? If in 20 years, if Blumhouse does these movies and then other people do Halloween movies and they resort to all options and then it starts to die off and then popularity for slasher starts to go back down, the other side of the pendulum,
right?
I say that's when you strike and you go, okay, it's almost over. We're almost going back into the dark period, the 2000s where slashers aren't a thing. I say that's when you strike and you go, we need an event. And then make it. And if it's great, it could revive it. If it sucks, it was on the downhaul anyway. Who I think would win? It's just, you know, I love Michael's my guy. I love Michael. Jason's more brute force. He's stronger. He's got all this stuff like that. Michael's a better stalker. He's better dealing with humans. I don't think Michael would win that fight, especially in close quarters. I hate to say that, but it's just true.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, two things. One, the Michael versus Jason idea, as great as it sounds, and we would be the first in line to see it. I mean, it's fucking cool. I mean, it's like Batman versus Superman or whatever. I mean, it's there, but it's also the death knell. You know, when that happens, when you're taking the iconic characters of horror like Freddy and Jason, you're combining them. Like, even though people want to have them fight, those are death knells for those series because nothing is coming out that's fresh and new anymore. They don't have any ideas. So they're like, well, let's just throw them together in a match and see what the fuck happens. So when you have Michael Myers taking on Jason, at that point, you know Halloween is dead or it's dying or it's on the fucking last leg and they're doing anything to pump new blood back into it to get that fucking hype going. Now, beyond that, I'm still going to be pumped about it. Like, it's like fucking getting a Rolling Stones. I don't care if Mick Jagger's going to be rolled out on the fucking stage in a wheelchair with a fucking oxygen mask. Moves like Jagger. I don't care. Like, I want to hear fucking Start Me Up. But as far as who wins that match, there's two different options. It depends on which Michael you're going with. If you're going to go with the supernatural Michael, if you're going to go with the hard-ass fucking Michael Myers from Halloween 4, 5, and 6, if you're going to go with that Michael Myers versus the Jason of like 6, 7, 8, like it's up. Like I don't know, like who wins because they're both like super
shoulder pads. Halloween 4, George P. Wilbur's ass. Like,
well, no, but
stumbling around.
But that fat motherfucker can still whoop ass, and he can disappear and like stab some necks and do some Sonic shit against Jason because Jason's slow moving. Now, if you're gonna do Tyler Mane versus the remake fucking Jason,
Mane is the one that would maybe.
Okay. So if you're gonna do the human Michael Myers, which I fucking Rob Zombie is such a crab on the fucking series, but if you're gonna do Tyler Mane's Michael Myers versus Derek Mears, Jason, Friday the 13th, that would be interesting. That would be one I'd be like, oh fuck, I don't know.
But yeah, like I want to see it. I don't want him to do it at the wrong time though. If they came out with that today, like imagine like Jason vs. Freddy's happened, like oh man, there goes Halloween. There goes this big.
That's immediately the first thing you think.
Sucks, and if it tanks, then Halloween's dead.
Because imagine
Friday's dead.
Well, what like before that happened, before Freddy versus Jason came out, we had an amazing thing with Wes Craven's New Nightmare, right?
Yeah.
Wes Craven's New Nightmare happened. It was pretty good.
I don't love it.
But it was better than some of the other shit that had come before it. And then you had Friday the 13th, Jason Goes to Space or whatever, or
Jason X.
Jason X. And nobody was caring anymore, you know, and they're like, oh, we'll just throw them in together and like we'll see what happens. Robert Englund's gonna come back one more time. But you know, at that point you were like, okay, so they're done. The series are done.
Courgette Taylor. I think we said that right that time.
Yeah, we did. Courgette. Sounds like
it
sounds like a fucking great brand of cologne that I want to buy.
Courgette is a fellow lover of the movie The Pest with John Leguizamo. And I will respect you forever for that, my friend. MCU's Phase 4.
One sticky winky.
I want a show based The Mask, but gory.
Oh, I know what he's saying. He wants so the idea of The Mask, Jim Carrey's The Mask, it's iconic.
It's not MCU though.
No, it's not. But I don't know. Did it come from Marvel, Courgette? I don't know.
No.
But The Mask, I think The Mask, the comic was graphic novel. Like it was, it was. The original Mask comic book was very graphic. It was disgusting. And he would do the thing that Jim Carrey did. He would morph into like, you know, cartoon characters, but he would beat the shit out of people with fucking
even
like sledgehammers.
It had a little like I remember watching it as a kid and going, this feels weird.
But he would pull back and there'd be like brain matter, like oh, and he would like fucking like it was kind of like Pennywise meets fucking a cartoon.
They'll never do that in 2000.
No, they won't. They wouldn't. They didn't do it back then because they were like, well, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was a graphic novel too, and Shredder died in the first issue, and they didn't do it.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, it would be cool, but yeah, you'll never see it.
Waluigi Unleashed. It's definitely Luigi because I see your icon pic.
Waluigi.
Waluigi. Unleashed. Waluigi.
No, that's Waluigi.
Luigi.
The bad guy, Luigi.
Fucking shut up.
Yeah.
He says, would you guys rather have Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash with Robert Englund and Bruce Campbell or John Carpenter direct another week?
John Carpenter.
Halloween. Definitely John Carpenter. Because again, Freddy vs. Jason vs. Ash, when you insert Ash into it, it'll never happen. And Bruce Campbell said it himself. But here's the thing.
It'd be cool, though.
It would be amazing to put Ash in one of these things because he is the human element. He when you have these guys on screen, you have Jason, Michael, Pinhead, whatever. They're the guys, they're the stars, they're who you're rooting for. And then you're gonna put these humans that you just showed up and brought onto set, and they're like, oh, these are the guys you're supposed to root for. Come on, everybody's gonna be rooting for Jason and Freddy and all them to fuck him up. But when you have Ash, when you have Ash as the good guy and the human, then you're really rooting for Ash. And then actually what you do in a weird way is make Jason and Freddy and Michael and all them really scary again because you have a character that you fucking love and then he has to go up against them as a human. It's like Batman fighting Superman and it's so fucking cool and I want to see that fucking movie, but at this point in time it would be so outlandish and crazy that it could kill all these prospects of all these shoot-offs that we have. I think there was a time where that would have worked and it could have been great. But in today's climate, I definitely say the more feasible thing, the thing that would work out the best, I really wish it could have happened, would be John Carpenter to direct one of these Halloween movies. That would have been great. I love David Gordon Green, but John Carpenter directing it would have fucking
I mean, my God. I mean, I would rather ingest a media form of, and I think they already have it. Freddy versus Jason versus Ash, I think exists in comic books. I'm not 100% sure.
It does.
Yeah. But I mean, that would be something I'd rather invest in that media rather than having on film, even though it would be amazing to see Bruce Campbell interact with Robert Englund and then whoever, Kane Hodder as Jason. That would be fucking great. That would be amazing. But like, you know, like I know when I go and see that movie, it's going to be Army of Darkness times 15. And that's cool as fuck. And that's a really cool thing to see. But again, it's going to arrest the momentum and the development of these other franchises like Jason and Freddy moving forward to the future behind Halloween and the success that that's having, and at least having a resurgence of horror with those characters coming back. Yeah. Because what's going to happen then is be like, well, we'll slap on a fucking lunchbox and send a little fucking Timmy out there with the, Ash whooping the ass of fucking Jason and Freddy, and then they're not scared anymore. Yeah. Like, you can make them scary, like you said, like you can make them scary, but at the same time, it's fucking Bruce Campbell as Ash. There's no possible way in that script that they're not made fun of and made to look stupid as fuck. It's like, hey, you got knives on your fucking fingers. I wonder what your dick looks like. And then a chainsaw on his fucking face. Like, I just feel like there's no, middle ground. John Carpenter directing a Halloween, though, bringing it back, like, he's not done anything with Halloween as far as being a producer on it since the first one. I've not seen him do anything. To have him come back one last time, like Wes Craven did with New Nightmare, and just put his own personal direction on a Nightmare, on a Halloween movie, with either Nick Castle or James G. Courtney as his lead or whatever it is, and having Jamie Lee Curtis, dude, oh my God, could you imagine how amazing that would be? And that would be his one last, outing. And I don't think he even said that he wanted Michael to die. I don't think he even, obviously he wouldn't have left the cliffhanger that he left, but it would have been interesting to see his take on Michael now. Yeah, and where it would have gone.
It'd be amazing. Yeah. By the way, guys, so we're almost to the 1 hour mark right here. So I'm so afraid that we're missing some of these super chats. This is the craziest.
We're having a great time.
This is the craziest live stream I think we've ever had with you guys. You guys are fucking crushing. It's amazing. And I want you guys all to know, I'm trying to read as many of these as I can as we're talking and going on. I promise you guys that if you're, it's not just that we're just trying to go after the super chats or whatever, but we're even having a hard time keeping up with those because you guys are doing so amazing. I promise you guys, we're both going to go back and look at these. And we're going to read every single one of your comments.
It's Cody, dude.
My God, it's fucking Cody.
He said, hey, dude, his ugly
what
face.
The fuck,
he says ugly faces. Like, dude, ugly face. That's my brother. It's Cody fucking Jones, man. That's my fucking brother.
That's fucking awesome, dude. But no, we're gonna take a couple minute break here in just a minute, just to reset it, gather, take a pee, and come back. But I want you guys to know we're gonna go through every single one of these comments. I'm gonna see everyone. I see so many people saying congratulations on the 90K, and that's so fucking cool. And we appreciate every single one of them. And I would love to get to every single one of these. But I guarantee you, I promise you, we'll definitely see them, if nothing fucking else. But real quick, we'll try to get through a couple super chats here real quick to catch up. And then at the 1 hour mark, we're going to take a quick break, take a pee.
I'm not going to wash my hands, Tomo.
Be right back.
But I'm not going to do it.
Michelle Evans, you and Jordan are fucking amazing.
You guys are great.
Congrats on 90K. Just want to thank you guys for making us laugh through hard times the past couple weeks. Love you guys, Wham Fam and Swam. I'm excited for next weekend.
She threw that Kevin Chappelle fucking bullshit in there.
Patreon chat. Yeah, next weekend's going to be fucking crazy. I can't wait to see you guys.
Chapel.
And you and Jordan are both fucking amazing. And I don't want to go into anything personal, but I've been thinking about you guys the past couple of weeks and what you guys have been going through. And just know that we care and we love you and we're sending positive thoughts your way. And thank you so fucking much.
I mean, I'm going to say one more thing. Go up a little bit. I can't. No, that's too far.
Crazy. I can't keep up.
It's so fucking sensitive. Whatever. Somebody wanted me to say, Michael. I'll say it. Okay. I said, Michael. Somebody just asked me to say Michael. I don't know who it was. I can't. I'm sorry, man. I didn't see your name.
Okay. Luis Nunez. Thank you very much, my friend. He says, how do you guys think Michael will navigate his fingers missing? Also, what do you think about Marvel announcing
That's a good fucking
Blade and Fantastic Four?
That's a great goddamn question. Should we save it for when we come back?
Well, we got to get through a couple of these.
Okay, all right. So him navigating, well, he's obviously not going to use his fucking hand that they fucked up.
He did it okay, because remember that one scene where he grabbed her face, he was like,
yeah, you know what? You're right. Because if you guys ever watch Power Rangers, Walter Jones is missing he looks like a turtle. He's missing his middle fucking finger. Have you seen him in the fucking, like, you can do it. Like, he does karate.
Oh, he'll be fine. Yeah.
I don't think it's, I think that I was talking, he's, what's the word called when you're really good with both your hands? It's
ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous. He's ambidextrous. I don't think it's going to matter, but it does suck. I remember when that scene happened. I was like, no, what about his fucking knife hand? But it sucked when it happened. Blade, ready for it. I do feel bad that Wesley Snipes isn't going to get a shot at it, because I know that he was really jockeying for it. And then Fantastic Four, they're under the Marvel banner now. Marvel has proven that they can take properties and make them really fucking successful, and they're definitely setting it up for X-Men and Fantastic Four in Phase 4. I think what's going to happen is you're going to hear hints and rumors about these new heroes coming in from an alternate reality, but you won't really get into Fantastic Four.
No, they announced a Fantastic Four movie.
Well, what the fuck?
It's been announced.
Well, I'm sorry that I was fucking reading a paper about fucking things happening.
Marvel could take a dump on a Denny's breakfast plate, and everybody's gonna be like, "That was fucking amazing." I don't even like sausage patties.
I didn't know that.
I like the sausage links, and that's gonna when they do it, everybody's gonna love it. And so when they do Fantastic Four, it's gonna be great.
Well, yeah, but here's
they know what the fuck's going on.
Like, the next phase villain should be Galactus. I mean, that should be what everybody's gearing up for, or Onslaught, because they're bringing in X-Men. I mean, Onslaught, dude, like fucking Xavier, Magneto. Dude, that was one of my favorite series, The Heroes Rebirth.
Nothing about X-Men though yet.
So. Not yet, but I mean, I don't know.
But Fantastic Four is a big one, and you know, Blade, you know, fuck it, dude, it's never gonna be better than Wesley Snipes doing it.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
Maybe that's me being a hater, but I can't help but think like, fuck,
you a hater, dog.
Still is
you
like,
stink.
He's in good shape.
You stink. Get that fucking jelly.
He went to prison. You know, he was still doing push-ups and shit. Shannon says, Aaron to return for Halloween Kills, or did he die? Which one was Aaron?
Aaron was wasn't he the asshole kid?
No, that was Cameron. Aaron. Aaron. I'm fucking up on this one.
Oh my god.
Return for Halloween Kills. Which one's Aaron?
I'm gonna look it up on my phone. No, wait a minute.
I can't remember.
Wait. I'm gonna look it up.
All right, well, you look it up. I'll go ahead and answer this next question. The captain, thank you very much, Captain, says, fan since 2013. So happy to see your guys' audience growing. Love you guys and the work you do. Keep it up. Thank you so much, man. It's crazy.
Oh,
it's
Aaron.
You fucking guys.
He was the journalist.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's fucking gone.
People don't realize this, but
like his shit was smushing out.
They show at one point body bags coming out of that gas station. And I'm pretty sure Aaron was one of those guys, because a lot of people thought you didn't see him actually die because he got fucked up.
He got so fucked up, his journalistic integrity was leaking out of his front forehead. Like, he was done, dude. Like, there's no way that guy comes back. There's no possible way.
I think he's for sure dead. Sorry.
Say something. I did, bitch. I killed you.
Turn on the night. Thank you very much, man. Thank you so much. He says, hey guys, just became a Patreon. Holy shit, thank you.
Oh, awesome.
Thanks for the advice about my new channel on Twitter. Still working it out. I tried not to do horror, but it's what I love, especially Halloween. You guys are awesome. Do what you love.
Yeah, man.
Do the smallest version of what you love and find the fucking. It's all about depth over width. Like, you can go after fucking everybody.
That's what she said.
There's so many people you can't compete with, though. The smallest thing you can get and do it fucking hard. Do what you love and just fuck the shit out of it, and that's the best thing to do, dude. It's the advice I try to give everybody. Okay. But yeah.
So now that
thank you. Hang on.
We already did that one.
Hang on, did that one. I think we might be.
Okay. Well,
Charles Thompson. Thank
Bill
you,
Skarsgård he's saying he would love to see Bill Skarsgård from the Pennywise fame to play Freddy.
A little too much.
I don't. I think there's too much. Yeah, there's too much a crossover going on because people would immediately recognize him from Pennywise.
He could do it,
I think that Kevin Bacon would be the fucking best bet.
I do, and I want to say real quick, I do disagree with people who say Robert Englund is the only person who could play Freddy.
No,
like the dude that there's talented people in the world. There's people who would have different spins on it. There's a million different ways they can go with it. Robert Englund's he did a great job, and everybody fucking loves him, and he gets he deserves all the respect he gets. Yeah. But he's not the only person who can do
he's
it.
A legend. You know? But I mean, you gotta save room for other people. All right, so this is a perfect time for us to go.
Nobody do a super chat for just a minute. We're gonna take a piss, take a fast fucking break, and we'll be right back.
We're gonna do swords together. We're gonna film it on Instagram.
It's just a Tuesday.
You guys ready?
Do us a favor. If anybody comes in, they're like, "What the fuck's going on?" Let them know we're taking a quick break. We'll be right back. Nobody do a super chat because I don't want to miss it. And again, I want you guys to know, all you guys commenting, I'm trying to read it as they go. I really appreciate all you guys just being here. All fucking 400 people of you. Thanks for hanging out with us on Saturday night. And I'm so sorry if we don't get to talk about what you're saying. We're trying our best, but definitely every single one of those will be read. And
I don't know. I can't even fucking say your name. You say your mom's gangbang.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's true. That's, cool that's how I was born.
We'll be right back. Give us just 1 minute. We're coming. We're coming, I promise. In my pants.
For some reason, that shit smells just like bologna, and that smells like asshole. Oh, damn, we lost a lot of people.
That was my ass.
Yeah, I gotta get that shit fucking detergent.
Whew, fuck.
All right, guys.
Hey, guys, sorry about that.
We're back.
Human
We're
beings.
back and ready to please. Who's up first?
Gay. And
Happy.
I'm just
Don't say that.
so gay.
No, he's
I
not.
just want you guys to know that.
He does not like
I love it.
asshole fucking.
I do.
Or do you?
Who doesn't?
I mean, it's all right.
In this world that we live in today.
Be open to new
Someone
horizons.
said ass-free detergent.
Is that by fucking Downty?
I wiped my butt on you, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm wearing the same shorts that I wore to the gym earlier.
Okay, definitely gonna get the tetanus shot.
Kay Ballard, no, I did not see Midsommar yet. I've been planning on going to see it, and it just keeps, fucking. I want to see it though. I want to see it. I can't wait to see it. It'll be too late to do a video review. Definitely do a written one now.
Oh, fuck.
What was that? I know what that is.
That's Top Gun.
Ah, yeah, that's right.
Have you guys ever okay? So you know that I don't know who actually bought it. The Top Gun, the Top Gun is Bubblicious, but the Top Gun album, Chuli's Gum, the Top Gun album when it came out, I remember buying it. Not when I was a kid, but I remember buying the whole. Like it had like extra 5 songs on it. It was the entire album. But that theme music for Top Gun is some of the best shit ever, dude. It fills you with hope and prospects for the future before you realize that it's crushing out there and nobody gives a shit. But it's so good.
We did see the teaser for that, by the way, and we just filmed before we did this. We did a Top Gun trailer reaction, so that should be up tomorrow, the next day. Kat Yeager, thank you very much. She said, rejoin Patreon after being broke for too long.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I fucking understand.
Yeah, it's all good.
I fucking understand. Don't ever feel bad about that. But thank you for rejoining. That's fucking amazing. Daniel Combs, thank you very much. Congrats on 90K. Thank you. Congrats yourself, man. You guys did it. Proud to be part of the family. Just curious if you received my reply to your message for a review. I chose Ginger Snaps.
Oh, yeah. I remember that movie. Holy shit. I haven't seen that forever.
Is one we've missed doing. So totally that's going to get done, man, for sure.
Blaze I do that, 45
Fire Gaming / JoJo Fan / 112. Thank you very much. Very much appreciated.
It's okay. Just
it's live, Jay.
Don't fucking judge me. You're fucking making me want to do it.
Please don't.
Dream Warriors.
Just the don't wanna dream no more.
It's the Dream Warriors.
In my old age, can't hit the high notes. If you want a Wham shirt, there's some fucking rad ones in the links below to all of our fucking videos. There's some fucking cool ones. We have to pay for them too.
Yeah, we don't get that shit for free. Somebody asked us for like a free shirt, and I'm like, I gotta fucking pay that, and I'm barely fucking surviving over here. I'm barely surviving over here.
Sean, thank you, dude. I fucking love you, man. You're hilarious. fucking awesome bastard. He says, and thank you very much. He says, hey peeps, congrats on the 90K. Thanks for being cool dudes. 100K is only a day away. I'd say have a drink on me, but let's be serious. Your livers would rather you didn't.
Well, they're already dying anyway, so let's just go ahead and have that. Like they're like they look like the fucking like creatures from Freddy's Dead. The dream demons that like give him the power, they look like that already.
We were talking before
like with
we did
heads
the live stream.
You'll kill for us.
We were talking about Lil Wayne, and like apparently, like when he goes on stage, he'll smoke like 3.5 blunts per show.
Can't do
it. And I'm like, that dude's lungs and brain are gonna melt far before our livers do, and that's saying a lot.
I don't smoke blunts and I don't smoke weeds. But I will tell you that if I smoke 3.5 of those, I guarantee you that I would look like John Nash from A Fucking Beautiful Mind. There would be like fucking numbers and shit coming up in front of me, and I would be like, can't do it. And like leaving fucking codes in mailboxes that don't exist, or I would just be living at your house, like satchels full of fucking things that nobody cares about.
Okay, Ballard, we did a review for Annabelle Comes Home. Actually,
we did. It was a decent flick. We liked it.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll do a special weed version of Whammo.
You know what movie that I'm not gonna ever do that because I get paranoid as fuck. Like, dude, the entire time Mike would have to take the camera off and follow me around while I do dishes and like scream at him. Like,
are you mad, dude? Are you mad at me?
I did that. Like, dude, I smoked weed one time. I remember, like, I was with Mike and we were having a party and like a Halloween party or whatever, and I smoked weed and like I was so fucking convinced that Mike and company, everybody was just mad at me for no reason whatsoever. I'm like, I'm doing the dishes. I don't understand. Why are you mad at me, bro? Like, I'm doing the dishes. Like, I'm doing what you ate off these. I'm doing the dishes so you don't have to worry.
I'm not even mad, man.
Yeah, I know. It was weird.
Chuck, we that's another. We filmed 3 trailer reactions tonight. Jay and Silent Bob was one of them. I'm so fucking excited for that movie because like part of our humor growing up, and Cody, if you're still here, you know that, man. Like part of our humor growing up was all created and based on Kevin Smith movies, man. We quoted those lines so much. And it was so much.
It's like our high school.
A lot like why I like Blink-182 so much, because I never forget going over your all's house and Cody had that DVD and we watched it and we're like, man, these guys are like us. They're stupid and they're flicking boogers at each other and shit.
It was great.
And they don't care and they're so fucking cool. And like that, plus the Kevin Smith movies, they really shaped and formed our humor and the way we are. So it's amazing.
Here's the thing. I remember the one thing that I identified with. I mean, Clerks was amazing anyway, but I mean, I remember watching Mallrats. And like that whole movie, like, you know, you're talking about like the basis of our like humor and like and how we interacted with each other. There was one particular moment in that film, and I remember watching it. And I was thinking of you and asshole Cody, my brother. No, I'm kidding. But I was thinking of you guys. They were like ladies' men kind of in a way, and I was like thinking that part where Brody was like, hey, I tried to teach you how to handle comic books in the 6th grade, but oh no, you were too into girls to worry about it. Like, because I was really into comic books back then in that time, but it really was. It was like a thematic moment in our entire high school career. By the way, I don't know why people call it a fucking career. It was just a goddamn public school thing that you had to go, or your parents go to jail for truancy. That's what happened.
One of my favorite nights of our entire friendship was one night where I brought my shitty comic book collection over. You had like 7 boxes, and I was like, I got 12. Some of them are teenagers.
I didn't, but I felt like Yoda at that moment. It's like, you have brought yourself here.
We went in the bathroom and we tried to take this. It was like Super Pro, like Spider-Man Super Pro, and we tried to put it in the bathroom and like recreate it and make it like and fix it because it was all wrinkled and shit. It was just a fucking good time. I don't know where that came from, but
no, I remember it was. I gave you. I had 2 copies, and by the way, I wasn't fucking you on it because I kept the same.
You always fuck me.
No, you want that to happen. It did not really happen. You were just like, I love you imagining things. No, it was Super Pro number 1.
But
it was Super Pro number 1, asshole. I had 2 copies. I gave you my copy, and then I said, hey, if you put this in water and you get it all crinkly. Remember we went to my mom's bathroom and we put it in the water to make it like crinkly. I was like, it's gonna look old. And it's gonna like, you can sell this for a lot of money.
We just made it worse.
Even though it came out last year, I was like, this is the oldest fucking comic book in existence.
We used to trade everything. We used to trade baseball, basketball, football cards.
Yeah, the Larry Johnson gold card was like the fucking untouchable.
And we used to trade all those, and then we got to a point where we started trading CDs, like soundtrack CDs. Like, I'll trade you. I know what you did last summer for the Hush soundtrack, because the Hush movie fucking sucked, but they did have that one, or maybe it was the Crush, but they had that one song on there, or maybe it was.
You didn't trade with me. I didn't.
It was that Hush. Hush, some of them down, hush. I think it was I know what you did last summer. We used to trade CDs.
I remember. I don't remember this. Well, yeah, the CDs. I remember the Halloween CD.
Yeah.
We went to Mike, myself, and my brother Cody we went to Gatlinburg. And there was and see Cody was like literally like he fucking made the biggest mistake of all time, because what he did was he got that shitty fucking Michael Myers mask, and mom and dad had given all of us money. So we got like, I don't know, it's like 50 or
40 bucks.
It was like 50 or 40 or 50 bucks or whatever it was. And we went to Gatlinburg.
Because I remember being like $40.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh my God.
That was a lot of money back in those days in 1885. But no, when we went to Gatlinburg, I bought no, I remember
you bought the Rocky soundtrack.
I bought the Rocky 4 soundtrack, which fucking amazing soundtrack, is awesome. Cody bought the most fucking ganky.
He spent his shit
fucking,
immediately.
Yeah, the ganky, most fucking ghetto looking Michael Myers mask with like fucking hair and patches falling out. Like, this is a Michael Myers mask.
It was the Party City, like,
because you didn't have any, you know, it was.
But I'm pretty sure he ended up trading it to you for some of your
Rocky
Rocky
CDs. No, what happened was he traded you.
No, I wasn't involved in trading. I bought. No, I remember it very clearly. I went into this old CD shop and I bought Nirvana's first album, Bleach, and then I went and I bought Eve Six's album, The Heart in a Blender album.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
And that's what I spent my money on. But you guys, you bought the Rocky soundtrack. He bought the mask, and then you guys
spent like $25 on that bitch.
I'm pretty sure that you guys ended up trading like half your shit for each other's shit. But I also remember that was funny because we had our own hotel room, and we were in the hotel room by ourselves.
You broke the microwave.
I was laying on the bed, and I kept opening and slamming the microwave and opening and
you
slamming
like, I think you put a power outage in like the fucking half the city.
And then once I went to slam it, and then everything went. And I went, oh fuck, dude! And like the whole hallway,
I swear,
we were like, I didn't even do nothing.
I felt like fucking Michael Keaton's Batman when he like rises out of the smoke. He's like,
they couldn't ever.
Oh my God!
You remember the one time we were doing prank calls at Mom and Big Dad's house, and we were doing prank calls on people's phones, and we would start 67 them. But one time, someone got our number, and they kept calling their phone back, and it was the middle of the night, and the phone kept. There was like 4 phones in the house, and they kept ringing off. They were like, "Oh my God, what are we gonna do, dude?" We kept picking it up and hanging it up.
I remember that. Yeah,
some great fucking times. But anyways, the DX Brother 13, thank you very much, man. He says, "Congrats on 90K, my dudes." No, thank you so much, man. Congrats to yourselves. You guys made it happen.
Thank you, man.
Thoughts on Spider-Man Far From Home?
I never got to see it.
Funny, he didn't see it. It sucked for me because you guys ever go see a movie, by the way, and like you want to see it.
I took the fucking fly like it was a fucking pterodactyl. Like, oh shit!
I took MJ and my brother-in-law to see it, and we're sitting there watching it, and I was going through a whole bunch of familial shit at the time. So I was having a shitty fucking day, and I was in the middle of fighting with a bunch of people and all this stuff like that, and a bunch of dumb shit.
Who won?
I was just in a fucking horrible goddamn mood, and I was like having one of the worst days ever. And I was sitting there watching this movie and just trying to enjoy it and I knew I was like, I can't even review this because I'm in such a bad fucking mood that I hate everything. But ultimately, how I feel about that movie is that it was really touching how they handled Tony Stark's passing in Endgame with Tom Holland taking over and with Happy. That was the best part of the film. And Jake Gyllenhaal is just a great fucking actor. So they did that well. And the way it ended off was good. Basically, it was just another version of Spider-Man Homecoming. It was the same kind of comedy. Some of the comedy didn't land, and it was a little bit forced, but ultimately, this movie was good.
See, like what I heard was, I felt like that. Like I don't know, like I never got to watch the movie, but I heard that like some people were saying like Spider-Man Far From Home is like standard Marvel. Like it wasn't like anything amazing. Like you know, it's Amazing Spider-Man. It was just like a standard Marvel movie. Did it feel like a? I mean,
that was fair.
In your opinion, did it feel like a standard Marvel movie?
The stuff with Spider-Man carrying on Tony's torch was really touching, and it was really done well.
He touched his torch.
Oh, he touched his torch. But all the stuff around that was pretty standard.
All right.
Yeah. So
to
be fair, let's see where we get. Grumpy Old Nord says that reminds me of Green Days.
It reminds me of the old Nord that's grumpy.
No, I'm just the shitty old man. Congrats on 90K, guys. Thank you, man. Regarding Ash versus Michael or Jason, Ash dies. Think it could happen, and would it be worth it? We talked about this a little bit before.
Earlier. Yeah,
I think having Ash in that series as a good guy that we can all root for would make the whole film fucking amazing.
What?
I burped.
But it's a death knell. Yeah, it's a death knell, man.
But to bring all those together, it's kind of like saying we give up on these movies being serious.
And also,
so I don't necessarily want it to happen, but I would love to fucking.
Bruce Campbell's already said he's done. Like he doesn't want to come back. Like even though Sam Raimi is trying to pitch the idea for the Evil Dead, I don't know if it'd be a remake or the sequel to Army of Darkness. Bruce Campbell, I think he's done. Like I mean, he wants to be a producer on Evil Dead. Like he just doesn't want to come back, and I respect that. Like he's played the part of Ash for so long.
Oh, Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. That's perfect though, because that's a question for you.
Okay, so Mike has to deal with something. So okay, so Michael 101 are you doing the Michael? Is it the Stormtroopers thing? Okay, so my suggestion. This is what he's saying. By the way, thank you so much. My suggestion is termination. Death is the only solution for Michael. There is nothing to be gained from keeping evil alive. One shot of sodium, that's a word, thiopental, would render him unconscious, and I'll be with him to make sure. Very cryptic, sexual in a way. No, yeah, I guess. But I don't want him to die. Like, I mean, I don't. Yeah. You can't kill Mike. Michael survives even through death. You understand? No, I don't want Michael Myers to die. I don't want Michael Myers. I don't want the series to end. Like, again, the Laurie Strode arc ending is okay. I'm fine with that. I think that Michael should go out on a tangent and do his own thing away from the whole Laurie Strode tie down. Yeah, you could kill Michael Myers. Like, I mean, if he's humanish, but I don't feel like it's a good idea. I just don't. Let's get down deep. Okay, okay. Okay. No, Michael. Do you think Michael is a supernatural? Jason Jay, have you seen? I have not seen the movie. I have heard about it, but I'm not sure. Like, I've heard different things about it. Like, I've heard some people say it's really like intelligent and it's really scary and it's like off your seat kind of shit. And I've also heard people say it's like egotistical and it's not very good at all. I don't know.
Slobber one of my kids woke up. Just slobber on my face. Sorry about that. Okay. What did we miss? Someone just said farted. I saw that for sure.
I read that one.
Okay,
so that one's good. Yeah.
All right. That's perfect timing, man. Justin Coolidge says, thoughts on having the end of Halloween Ends hint at a shared horror universe, yet not crossing over. I mentioned Crystal Lake or something similar.
Again, I will tell you this. The only crossover that I want to see happen, and I said this in one of the videos that we've done before, if you're going to reboot Scream, okay, so if you're going to take Scream and you're going to make that a focal point for Blumhouse, if Blumhouse is really interested in doing the Scream, have the Scream universe cross over with the Michael Myers universe and have the teenagers or the teen recreate the murders based on the Michael Myers murders from either 1978 or the current 2018 kills, and then go from there. Because that's the only way to do it. I mean, I don't want to see the Crystal Lake mention. I don't want to see the Elm Street mention or any of that. I would rather think that Halloween would benefit from mentioning not even mentioning in Halloween, but in Scream being able to cross over into that movie and remaking that film. You know what I mean? But yeah, as far as like the Crystal Lake shit, I don't know about that. I mean, like, I
say stay away from it until they can't take the franchise seriously anymore. I think if you can make these movies serious and you can continue to make Michael Myers scary, or in another universe, if they ever
yes, Michael, I did
dicks out of their butts.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
If they could make Friday the 13th and try to make that scary again, I say try to make these movies as serious as you can, because when you cross that shit, it's gonna fuck shit up. It's gonna make it crazy and wild and out there. I think everybody wants, when you redo these movies, everybody wants to take a franchise like Halloween or Friday the 13th, and they want to make a scary fucking movie again. And it's really hard to do. But if you're going to cross those over, you're just giving up on all hopes of these things being scary. And it's just a superhero thing. So I say, I'm a fan, so I'd like to see what it looked like. If I can go into the future and just watch those movies just for me personally, I would love to do it. It's not that I don't want to see it, but it's not good for the franchises to cross them over until you've given up all hope of making these things serious and making these things scary.
I want to do this. Okay, The Shape 1978. I'm going to do it. Go back down.
Where's
go back? No, down. It was like the newer. Okay, yeah. Right there. Stop. I love that quote from that. He was like, "You're a vampire, Michael. My own brother, a goddamn shit-sucking vampire." I love that fucking quote from the Lost Boys. It's great.
John Quill, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. So yeah, someone said don't cross the streams. You never
do that. Never do that.
You don't want to do that for sure.
Imagine all life as you know it stopping and instantaneously every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light. Okay, that's bad.
Rosie, we do have plans to do a commentary on The Strangers Pray at Night. That was Zach Cornett, one of our friends, asked us to do that, and that's something that we've been planning on doing for him for sure. So absolutely, that'll happen at some point.
And we met the guy. The guy was awesome.
Oh wait, Mike, didn't someone call you? Darius Films Direct says, wait, Mike, didn't someone call you once as a kid saying they were going to rape you?
What?
That sounds weird, but yeah, that kind of did happen. At my 5th birthday party, someone called the secondary line, my dad's business line, and I answered the phone, and he was like, I know your dad's away on business right now, and he had a really fucking weird, creepy voice, and he was like, you have a sister, right? And I'm like, yeah, and he was like, do you know what rape is? Oh. And at that point, I just started to cry. And he was like, calm down. I don't want to hurt anybody if I don't have to. And then like someone grabbed the phone from me and hung it up. And I was like, yes. It was weird because at the party, someone tried to give me like $25 as a birthday present. And I'm still crying. And I was like, just use it to buy caller ID. It's a funny story, but for like 5 years, I was scared to stay at home alone. That fucked me up. It was crazy.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Crazy you remember that.
Yeah, Nick, it was me. I'm sorry. I was doing the butterfly fucking effect. And I was trying to warn you about something. And
wasn't you a reveal?
It was the butterfly effect fucking 4. And I was trying to warn you about something and it came out wrong.
Fucking weirdo, man. Daniel Combs, thank you so much, brother. You're amazing. Yeah, that was a weird day. That was a dark fucking day. Imagine like you're just waiting for your friends to show up for your birthday party. I'm like, I hope someone brought me Street Fighter, and then someone's like, I'm gonna fucking rape her.
So you're not gay, you got raped.
Oh my god.
So what?
It was weird. Gray Ash, thank you very much, man. We love you too. Super appreciate that. Everybody keeps talking about Phase 4. It's crazy because it just fucking happened. But like, you know, Blade, Marciano Ali, I don't know how to say his name exactly, but fucking Fantastic Four, Thor 4. There's a bunch of crazy shit.
The Thor 4, like if you look at the lineup of the MCU, I think that the most compelling thing for me is the Thor movie.
Yeah.
Because I want to see how Fat Thor moves in with the Guardians of the Galaxy and how that whole thing is going to play out. And by the way, I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to talk about this. Mike will tell you herpes isn't bad. Valtrex can save your life. No, Thor being fat, and I know that a lot of people got mad about this, and they were like, it was fat shaming or whatever. I heard about this stuff, and it's fucking bullshit. Like, they embraced it. You know what I mean? What I think happened is that they were telling a story. It was a story-driven point that he was depressed, and he was off his game, and he fell into a spiral of despair. And then at the end, though, he comes back. And he's embracing, you know, where he is now. Like, you know, hey, I'm kind of chubby or whatever, and I can still save the universe, and that's fine. Like, it's okay. Like, I didn't see any problem with it. And I like they were talking about fat shaming, like I said, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking? It was a good time. Going forward though, with Guardians of the Galaxy now, with the whole Fat Thor, I think it's a good move, and I also think that's the only reason why that Chris Hemsworth stayed on board. Because he was like tired of playing the same fucking like ripped, muscly Thor guy that every girl like gets wet over when they see him on screen. He's like, no, I want to play the fucking the dude. You know, I want to play the Jeff Bridges dude guy and see how that goes. Because at this point, if you're really going to look at Thor and the way that it evolved, he's like that now. Yeah. You know, he's just having a good time being Thor and going forward. And now he's like a dude. Yeah, and I'm done with that.
I'm actually surprised that they're going to do Thor 4 because I thought for sure at the end of Endgame what they were going to have him do is be a part. He was going to be a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy, which would have been really exciting.
He will. I think that's going to tie in though.
You know, I'm always down. I love all the Thor movies aside from Thor 2. Thor 1 I thought was great.
Oh
Thor
man,
3 was fun. It was weird and it was a little crazy comedic, but Thor 4 again directed by Taika Waititi. It's gonna be wild and crazy, and I'm cool with that. But I actually thought he was gonna be like a main member of Guardians of the Galaxy, which is weird. Kat Yeager, thank you very much. Says if you were cast in a Halloween movie, how would you want to die by Michael in the most grotesque way fucking possible? I want to shove my knife up my ass and then slit my throat with a
up your ass
at the same time. Yeah, I would want the gruesomest, most fucking craziest death. Which we're actually talking to somebody right now about doing a Friday the 13th fan film, and there's a gruesome death involved. It's gonna be crazy.
I would want to die in the way that was in the script that never happened. I want to die when I want Michael to shove my head in a fucking baking oven. You know, and then have
the shit out.
Yeah, and then take a fucking poker and shove it up my asshole, come out my fucking mouth, and then pull out my innards.
Nasty,
like on fire,
real gross.
Like no, yeah, It's just gross shit. Like fucking like, God damn, that happened to you. How much did you fuck over in your life in karma?
John Carrillo asks, you guys ever plan on making a short horror film? We have discussions on it sometimes.
Yeah. We have drunk nights.
We're talking to somebody right now about possibly being a part of their Friday the 13th horror film. And then also we've had discussions about like what we would do if we did do a Halloween short film and made it serious. And there's a lot of ideas there, and there's a lot of stuff. I don't know if it'll ever really come to fruition, but we've talked about it and where our ideas would be. Fan films are a weird thing to cross into, but who the fuck knows, man? It could happen.
I mean, fan films are great, and it, like, I don't know though. Like, you really got to have the right camera, you got to have the right setup, you got to have like certain things going for you in the favor of that. I don't know.
Thank you, Grace.
But Mike and I, honestly, I think I've said this before. We've had multiple discussions over the years about like our unique and original ideas for horror movies, like that's not been done before, like some crazy shit. Like, I mean, some stuff that like if we were to get a backer and like we're able to write a script for it and then film it and then get the right production company behind it, I mean, goddamn, dude, like, I mean, there's some stuff like we could show you the world.
I can show you the world.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
Charles Thompson, thank you very much. Would love to see a big budget Art the Clown movie. I think it's best, honestly, to keep it in the low budget because then they're free to do whatever the fuck they want.
He's good where he is.
Like, he's scary. Like, I wasn't a fan of some of the stuff they did. There's a point of like going far and then going too far and then like just kind of getting crazy with it. But I think they had the perfect budget for that kind of movie. Like, I think that's exactly what
I liked the movie a lot. I thought the movie was really good. I don't think he's on the same level as Pennywise though. And then there was like Skarsgård, and they were talking about like Skarsgård, like is he scarier than Skarsgård? I don't think so.
No.
I think that Bill Skarsgård took that level with the clown and moved ahead of the game, and did his own unique flair on it. Versus
there's something to be said for subtlety. You know,
no.
Sometimes.
What was the guy that? Oh my god, I can't. I'm so sorry. I'm blanking on the guy that played fucking Pennywise first. The Magnificent.
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Yeah, Tim Curry did such an amazing job with Pennywise the clown, and doing something that would, like, you know, the inherent fears that people have of clowns, and doing something really unique with that. Even though it was a shitty TV show, great acting, just really shitty production value. And then doing something with that character and making it memorable and making it something that people talk about even to this day. And Bill Skarsgård took that and he used that as inspiration. And then he also had a big production movie studio behind him, and then took his own flair on it.
Yeah. He did a great job.
Art the Clown is a cool character. The idea of him is really cool. He's not on the same level, but yeah, making him, more than what he is and where he's at. I don't feel like that would actually detract overall, I think, from the series.
I think he's got the perfect budget for what they're doing. I hear they're going to do a big, crazy, wild scene.
Which I can't wait. I mean, he did some nasty shit. He saw the girl's fucking vagina.
Oh, it's gross. DX brother, thank you very much, man. John Carrillo, also, you guys should do a Christine commentary. Funny story. I've never seen Christine.
Christine's great.
I've never seen the movie.
It's great.
That would for sure be a fun.
That's like kind of like one of those things, like if your girl dumps you or fucking something happens and you're like, oh, I got a car.
Oh, hey, Carter. Carter's new to the channel. Thanks for joining us, man. It's fucking weird around here. So, guys, I think that's close to the end of the thing.
I think
that's close to the end of the thing, man.
Shit.
It's been fun as fuck. I want to make sure we got all these things in here.
Well,
Eric Damien asked, by the way, he said, thank you, man. He says, who's the better actor, the dude from Nightmare 2 or Tommy from Friday 5? I'm gonna go Tommy.
Oh man,
I'm gonna go Tommy. Tommy had an extra edge to him.
I could go with Tommy. Because it was that movie was it was so hated. Like so many people fucking hated that movie, and he took it on the fucking chin, and he did a great job with the role that he was given. But I got to go with Freddy too, man, because at the same, like that kid that played that part, Mark Patton was doing something totally opposite of what they had already established with not Kirsty. Oh my God, I'm thinking of Pinhead.
Heather Langenkamp.
Heather Langenkamp's character, Nancy, and going the opposite, and moving forward with that series, like the fact that he went opposite of that film and had the nerve and the audacity and the balls to actually, I don't know, man. Like he encompassed something in that film that I've never seen replicated. He's so unique in that movie. Like I remember, like everybody remembers him. Like they remember that dance scene. They remember that whole fucking.
I just mean as an actor.
I know,
like
but
the character, yeah. But as an actor, I felt like Tommy. He brought like a. Like
he just brooded. He brooded all the fucking time.
This age of Friday the 13th, where there's just so many like people didn't respect horror the way they do now, and they're just throwing people at him. And I thought he brought like a vibrant personality and added.
When I think of Friday the 13th Part 5, I think it was fucking like it was goddamn David Yost from the Blue Ranger or Power Rangers was fucking like in the movie. Like he just looks like a Power Ranger that's like really mad.
He did a great job.
He did a great job, but I was like. You know what? It almost happened. Corey Feldman was going to be in it, but he had situations.
Yeah. Grumpy Old Nord asks, best part about, and thank you, man. He says, best part about horror from a production perspective is you can get away with a lot from a low budget. Just look at Halloween 78. Exactly fucking right, man. And that's why I feel like you can give somebody like Art the Clown a big budget, and they could do some wild things with it. And it's fun to see, and it's fun to see people play in a bigger sandbox for sure. But it just feels like a lot of times when people are restricted, it brings out the best creative versions of those people, and I feel like that's why you got Halloween 70.
I think that the what does it say? The best part of like a low budget film, or my perspective on it is, I'm thinking of like Blair Witch Project. I'm thinking of like a couple of guys out in the woods. They have enough money with like their little shitty cameras, running around with a great story, and they have like actors they can barely pay, and they're just feeding them lines, and it's like fucking old west shit. Like it's from the hip, and they maneuver around it, and they show you some really unique things, and like I think that's the best part of horror as far as like the perspective I'm going with is like if Mike and I made a movie, it would be like. I would hope it would be in the same line as the Blair Witch Project. It would be very low budget. There would be no production. It would just be horror told on film.
It's a dude with a knife and a mask stabbing people.
It's great.
If you can get that right, you can do great things. Jay Collin, thanks, brother. He says, you've seen Secret Santa by Adam Marcus. He directed Jason Goes to Hell. I did not know that. He said he's now in Wham Fans, the Wham fan group that we mentioned, guys, on Facebook. So make sure you guys go find that. Also, sorry for all the old man pics.
That's all good, man.
He used that face app and just
went love the shit out of it.
It was a good time, man. I did a couple of them too on our Instagram. Okay, so I think that's the end of it, man. I just want to say, again, I want to say this for all you guys who have commented. It was crazy tonight. You guys are amazing. It was hard just to keep up with the super chats, but we're both going to go through and we're going to look at every single one of these comments and take them on. We always do. We look at every single comment you guys post on the channel because you guys are our lifeblood. You guys are our oxygen.
We love you all the time.
You guys, this channel, the whole idea of celebrating 90,000 subscribers is you all. You shared it. You told people. It's a weird thing. We don't do what we do here. Is not. It's not something that's packaged for everybody. There's people close to me in my life that are like, I don't get it. That's disgusting or whatever. Like, very close to me in my life. And it's so refreshing and amazing that we have this group of people that just, for whatever reason you enjoy it. And we have a friendship and we have a connection. Because I can promise you one thing. No matter what you see from us, we're always being ourselves. So when I told people at work at my job that I did this and they looked up, they're like, you're so different there. Like you're a completely different person.
Because I give a fuck about that.
It's like no, it's not that. It's like well, no, it's that I work so hard on this that sometimes there's not enough left for other parts of my life. So maybe I go to work and I'm tired and I'm in a bad mood or whatever, or I'm secretly trying to work on the channel while I'm on the clock. But this is us and this is who we are, and you guys accept us for who we are, and who we are is not that easy to accept. And it's just so amazing that we found you guys, and it's so amazing that the channel's doing good. And I just want you guys to know that the 90K celebration, the Q&A, the live stream tonight, it's not a celebration of us, it's a celebration of you. And I love you guys so much, man, because if it weren't for everybody in this room right now, we would not be here. And we're just really lucky to find you guys. So thank you guys for anything you've ever done. And told anybody about us, commented on a video, liked it. If you're here talking shit, fuck it. Thanks for coming, man. Thanks for giving us shit.
I mean, you guys have been a part of my life for a long time now. I mean, 7 years.
7 goddamn years.
7 years, man. Like, I went through a divorce on this fucking channel. Like, I mean, I looked like shit. I mean, it looked like I was dying of fucking AIDS.
You look better now.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah.
It's called Botox.
It's true.
And collagen. But, I was going through a lot of bad things early on in my life, and I was here. and we all went through it together. I feel like, and I never held back about talking about it because I feel like we should all be open books. We should share shit because I feel like I don't want to be like a fake motherfucker. I want to come up here and tell you what's going on, and then also give you the truth about movies and things that I love as well. So the personal stuff that has happened to me, as well as you know, I got a girlfriend now, and that's great times.
Thank you,
good
Kat.
times.
Love you.
But you know, I don't know. You guys have always been special to us, always been dear to us. We talk about your guys' comments all the time, even though if you guys don't think like, I mean, I'm sorry, we didn't get a chance to know every fucking person, your name on the chat. I swear to God, like we'll watch them and we'll talk about these comments off camera, and you guys mean a lot to us, and you've all touched our heart in some way over these past 7 years. Even if you're a new or an older subscriber, you guys have always been.
Yeah, I do fucking know you, Joseph Wilson. Why you suck a dick? I know what you're doing last night, overeating on those potato chips.
You guys have always been a main driving point in our lives. We can have a really bad day. We can have a really bad moment, but at the end of the day, like, we know we have this channel, and we know we have you guys, this community, and this community is the bright point in our life. And it's really amazing. It's really, really special.
Yeah.
And I don't want to get, fucking goddamn 50 Shades of Grey, fucking shit like that with you guys. I don't want to get like sexual and like I'm not trying to go to Academy Award here, Rain Man, but I'm trying to also say I love you guys. I mean, I love you. Like, I don't know. Like, you guys are always going to mean that much to me, and you're going to mean that much to Mike. And I think that the worst parts in our lives, the worst things that can happen to us, like, we'll have you. And like, that's so fucking amazing. And I appreciate the fuck out of you guys.
Well said, motherfucker.
I appreciate it.
Well, goddamn said.
I like it.
You guys, you changed our lives. I don't know how else to say it. You changed our life, and I hope we can.
And we're gonna spread all the fucking fucks and shit and
goddamn time together. It's not over. It's not over. It's not close to over. We're gonna do some shit. We're gonna do some fucking shit.
You guys are scared.
I'm scared. Because you know what? Nobody saw this shit coming.
I didn't either.
And nobody sees the future coming either. We're gonna fuck some shit up. Fuck some shit.
Unless you're Destiny's child.
God damn it. DX brother, thank you so much, man. He says congrats again on 90K and looking forward to 100K. That's coming soon.
That's great. It's gonna be insane.
Love you guys. 3,000.
I'm gonna snort coke.
Wham gets me through even the worst of days. You mean more than you know. You guys do that for us too, man.
Yeah. You guys mean this more to us than you know.
You guys supporting us the way you have has changed our lives forever. Mm-hmm. It's you. It's fucking you. Nicole.
Oh my God,
Jesus
Nicole.
Christ.
What the fuck?
You know you have
Holy
to do
shit.
that. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
That's insane.
That's amazing.
Why don't you come to Scarefest, Lexington, Kentucky, September 13th, so we can hug your face?
Look, that, and it's not even about the money or anything like that. But I know it's insanely amazing. Here. And look, there are people, that I've known for my entire life that won't even listen to a second about what I have to say about what we do here. And the fact that you, I'm talking about you now.
I was like, what?
The fact that it's just you. It's you, Nicole. One of the first Patreons ever. You do stuff like that. You care so much about us. I would never expect anybody to do that. And it blows my mind every time. And people ask about it, like, how do you?
That's so insane.
Who cares? Like, why? Who gives a shit about you guys? And it's you. It's you. I love you. I love you. I fucking love you. Thank you so much.
Again, guys, Lexington, Kentucky, September 13th. If you guys get a chance, come see us. Come hang out. Yeah. It's Scarefest.
We don't have a booth or anything, but we're trying to plan a meetup. And we're trying to, again, there's a Facebook page for all that shit. And last question, Turn on the Night asked it perfectly. By the way, thank you. I don't even know what to say to that. Turn on the Night says, last question, what about the Twinkie, Ray?
What about the Twinkie?
What about the fucking Twinkie? We love your fucking faces. Thank you guys for joining us tonight and hanging out with us. We love you so fucking much. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, everybody.
I know what you're saying, by the way. It's Ghostbusters. It's the line.
Well, yeah.
But I don't remember the exact line that Egon says. Like, imagine a Twinkie 25 fucking feet long and 18 inches. Like, I don't know. I remember what he says. He's like, what about the Twinkie? Cut the fucking scene. He wants to shut off the grid. You shut that thing off and we will not be held responsible for what happens. I know the movie. I know the movie. I love that movie.
It is true, though. You know,
it's my favorite movie of all time.
What they say, this man has no dick.
That guy.